So how do I find the multi-bagger stocks? Finding multi-bagger stocks required observations. Keeping eyes and ears open helps in spotting a potential multi-bagger. So whenever I make a decision to buy something, जब मैं स्टील अथॉरिटी का डिसीजन मैंने लिया बाय करने का 2019 में, उसके पहले 5 साल से मैं कंपनी ऑब्जर्व कर रहा था, इंडस्ट्री ऑब्जर्व कर रहा था. तो जो डिसीजन 2019 में हुआ, the study for that was not study, observation, whatever you call, it was 4-5 years. So observation is important. Below are the cases where one can find potential multi-baggers. So कैसे stock में multi-bagger हो सकता है? So first is small company turning into big company, finding a small fish in a big ocean. Small company becoming a big company is finding a small fish in a big ocean. Second, when you find that companies like APL, Apollo Tricot is something like that, or Astral Pipes, or it has become a 100-bagger, or something like Avanti Feeds. New sector got opened. Avanti Feeds become 100x in just 7 years. A small company turning into big company, small fish in a big ocean. Second company is cyclical plays, like Steel Authority, all these things. Cyclical plays. Not every time we can make money here, but 4 to 5 year patch might come in 15-20 years, wherein we can make money for the entire 20 years in just 5 years itself. So 15 साल कुछ नहीं करेगा, 5 साल में पूरे 20 साल का रिटर्न देगा. Cyclical company. If you are at the right end, you create fortune. If you are on the wrong end, it destructs your wealth. Turnaround stories. Point number 3. Turnaround stories, iShare Motors, I already talked. Point number 4. Beaten down stocks after 2 to 3 years after IPO. Most of the stocks, I have told most of you have gone through my video on anatomy of IPO, and I have written one blog on my blog, Strategic Alpha, that why one should not invest for long term in IPO, because 90% of the stocks comes down after the IPO. Have you gone through it? Just comment in the comment box if you have gone through it. Yeah. So like if you see Shankar Building Products, it came with an IPO, it made a 3x, and stock is down 80% from the top now. So that's where I got interested in Shankar Building Products. And most of the things that price changes the perception. I have seen price should not change the perception. Your perception about the business should change, not because of price, it should change because of the fundamentals. ये स्टॉक 80% नीचे आ गया, most of the people are thinking ये कुछ तो गलत है बिजनेस के लिए, इसीलिए 80%. कुछ तो गलत है, मालूम है क्या है, ढूंढो. अगर वहां अपॉर्चुनिटी है तो सीज करो. If the things can get better, तो बड़ा मल्टीबैगर आपके हाथ में है. तो Shankara Building Products is one such stock which I am looking for IPO, after IPO. Advanced Enzymes 2, I found it on 150, 160. I don't hold any quantities, but this is what I spot and I wrote on my blog. So we turned down stock after 2 to 3 years of IPO. Fifth number point is demerger and spin-off. See, what happens is demerger and spin-offs. Demerger में क्या होता है? Let us say अभी आदित्य बिरला कैपिटल है. आदित्य बिरला कैपिटल में अभी इंश्योरेंस बिजनेस है, म्यूचुअल फंड बिजनेस है, और कुछ बिजनेस है, जो कुछ भी 2-3 अलग अलग बिजनेसेस है. तो एक ही बिजनेस में वो सब है, कॉन्ग्लोमरेट है आदित्य बिरला कैपिटल. अभी ये क्या कर रहे हैं, ये कॉन्ग्लोमरेट की वजह से उनको वैल्यू नहीं मिल रहा है बाजार में. व्हाट दे आर ट्राइंग टू डू इज they will be demerging these companies into separate. Aditya Birla AMC will separate, Aditya Birla Insurance will separate. तो ये जब demerger जब होता है, तो most of the times parent company का नाम एक ही रहता है, same. Like in case of India Infoline, all IIFL Wealth Management, IIFL Securities और IIFL Finance, ये तीन कंपनी एक थी, called as IIFL Finance. तो ये कंफ्यूजन क्या होता है, मेरा पेरेंट कंपनी जो होता है वो IIFL फाइनेंस के ही नाम से था जब डीमर्ज हुआ, और दो कंपनी अलग हो गई, IIFL सिक्योरिटीज एंड IIFL वेल्थ मैनेजमेंट. तो IIFL फाइनेंस जो सेम नाम था, पीपल थिंक दैट ये दो शेयर फ्री में मिल गए, and most of the time they don't know about this stock because they were tracking IIFL finance, and most of the retailers in confusion sell these two stocks. IIFL Securities and IIFL Wealth Management, both the stock came down like anything after the demerger. और demerger के बाद जब नीचे आया, राकेश झुंझुनवाला ने उसको बाय कर लिया, stock went up 3x in just 6 months. So demerger में केसेस होते स्पिन ऑफ बड़े वेल्थ क्रिएट होने की, और IIFL फाइनेंस भी demerger के बाद नीचे आया और पैंडेमिक में और नीचे आया, रिसेंटली इट वेंट अप 4x. But I don't hold any because you cannot hold each and everything. I'm focusing on my circle of competence, but this is what I spot, and that's why it was in my strategic alpha framework. And you have seen how the stock has went up. So this is the 5th number category: demergers and spin-offs. Spin-offs is something like demerger. You can Google it. What is the difference between spin-offs and mergers? So asset plays, as I already told, company जो एसेट होल्ड करती है जिसका मार्केट कैप लेटर से कंपनी लाइक कल्याणी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, उसका खुद का मार्केट कैप है 600 करोड़. जो शेयर वो ओन करती है, भारत फोर्ज, हिकाल और तीसरी कंपनी और एक भारत फोर्ज, हिकाल और कोई तो कंपनी है, वो तीनों का मार्केट कैप मिला के मतलब होल्डिंग वैल्यू जितना भी शेयर ओन करती है ये कंपनी, उसका वैल्यू होता है more than 4,400 crores, and the market cap of this company is just 600 crores. तो ये क्या होता है, जब होल्डिंग कंपनी का जो वैल्यूएशन है, it should trade at 50% discount to its holding value during the bull market. तो बुल मार्केट जब भी आएगा तो इसका मार्केट कैप अगर 4,000 करोड़ है, इसका होल्डिंग वैल्यू 4,000 करोड़ है, तो इसका मार्केट कैप एटलीस्ट 2,000 करोड़ होना चाहिए. अभी चल रहा है 600 करोड़, तो इट कैन बिकम एटलीस्ट 3x. सो दीज आर वन सच एग्जांपल्स. तो अभी एक एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं, आगे जाते हैं एक एक एग्जांपल. जस्ट कमेंट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स इफ यू आर नॉट टायर्ड. और yes, Tata Communication, Hemisphere Properties, Mr. Shashank Budal, that is one of the case of asset plays. So I have already taken that example. So if you are not tired, just comment in the comment box, क्योंकि मैं देखता हूँ अभी कितना स्लाइड बाकी है. पहले asset plays, small company, cyclical plays, beaten down. both है actually. Let me check how much we can complete. Whatever we cannot complete, we will do it, because we will end this session at just 9, and we'll wait for 10 minutes at 9:10, 9:15 for the Q&A session. So let me check how much I can complete today. So a small company turning into big company. This is the first case. Every big company was once a small company. If you find them early in the journey, one can create big fortune, multi-bagging profits. When a company is small, base is also small. When the base is small, and if the opportunity is bigger, the company can grow its profits at a faster rate, and the stock multiplies because of earning expansion and PE expansion both. This company can create wealth because of earning expansion and PE expansion both. And let me tell you, I would like to quote this framework which Mr. Vijay Kedia uses. It is called as SMILE. I like this framework. Small in size, medium in experience, large in aspiration, extra large market potential. This is what Vijay Kedia talks all the time. So the company which is small in size, it might be in small cap or micro cap category. The company which is medium in experience, it should have a, like what I say, 10 to 15 years of track record. Medium in experience, large in aspiration, but the promoter's aspiration has to be big. If you just check the promoter, if you just this is the third activity which I'm giving you. If you are serious about fortune creation, just go through the video. Just search about this promoter of Astral Pipes. Promoter of Astral Pipes. What is his name? Somebody knows? Mr. What is his name actually? It is in my tongue actually. I'm not able to. Merchant something, Sandeep Merchant or something like that. Something like that. The name of that person. Yeah. So you have to just see his videos. What was his aspiration? So large in aspiration, extra large market potential. So if you see the promoter of Avanti Feeds, they were having experience of more than 15 years. Sandeep Engineer, yes, Sandeep Engineer. Sandeep Merchant or Sandeep Engineer. So if you see the promoter of this, what I call it, Avanti Feeds, business was in 15 years plus, and he has that aspiration of becoming a biggest company. So this Sandeep Engineer has the aspiration of becoming the biggest. Yes, V Vaidyanathan, you can call it as V Vaidyanathan. So small in size, medium in experience, large in aspiration, and extra large market potential. So if we extra large market potential means, let us say company might be having a market share of just 5%. Let us say if a company is producing 100 cars, and this is a unique company, niche in product, good promoters, all these things, and it has just a market share of 5%. Even if the market shares grow from 5% to 15%, it can become a big multi-bagger. It is not required that it should go to 50% market share. Let us say if a company is 1% market share, it is not a leader, small in size, medium in experience, it has something which can garner a market share of 10%. Because for them, for the industry, the market share has shrunk by 10%. But for them, the market share has grown up 10 times. Their business has grown up 10 times. So if we can find such businesses, it can create fortune for us. And this is what he has done with Serra Sanitaryware. So when he found Serra Sanitaryware, it was at 50 crore market cap. Recently, it is at around 3,000 crore market cap. It is more than 30x for him. 30x or 300x. So these companies can be found in micro cap and small cap category. So the segment which we have to see 50 crore to 1,000 crore market cap. And let me tell you, in this, when we want 25x, 30x, stock can go down 50% without no reason. Even 80% without no reason. If we are buying a company less than 100 crore, stock can go down 80% without no reason. Most of the people get confused stock price with the business. The stock prices in short run to medium term on the sentiments. So if somebody wants to buy a micro cap, वो 10 लाख 5 लाख एक स्टॉक में नहीं डाल सकता है. Let us say my portfolio is, let us say 1 CR. I cannot put 10 lakh or 15 lakh in a single stock in a micro cap. I will go with 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees. I may own 50 stocks. Or if it is a high conviction, I might go 20% also. But that I will gradually increase in a smaller. I will start small. I will slowly increase. So these are the companies which can be found in micro cap and small cap category. 50 crores to 1,000 crores. And if the stock is at deep undervaluation, I can go big. It depends case to case again. In case of Shankara Building Products at 250, I bought at once. And I increased recently. I bought a big chunk at once, 5%, 250, 350. As long as it is below 600, I can buy in chunk. But if the deep value zone exits, I will not be able to buy because IPO price was around 600, I think. So some of the past examples after the Apollo Tricot demerger from Apollo Tues, it became a 100 bagger. It was a small company then, and with 35 crore market cap in 2015, current market cap is 3,500 crore. It became a 100 bagger in just 5 years. So there are stocks. Most of the people are looking at markets. Those who look at markets and those who look for the correction in markets to invest, they will never invest or they will never create fortune for themselves. Because we have to be stock specific and mark these golden words from me what I'm saying. Those who look at markets will not make something big in their life through stock markets. Those who look at markets, those who look at opportunity from the business point of view, from the opportunity point of view, they can create big fortunes. Market is all noise. So Avanti Feeds became 50 bagger in just 5 years. It was trading at 16 rupees in 2013. In 20 it was trading at around 800 rupees. So upcoming potential multi-bagger, as per me, is Shankara Building Products in this category. So cyclical plays. And I already posted my thesis on Shankara Building Products. You can go to Strategic Alpha School and you can go through that video. What I think about the future of Shankara Building Products, I have talked about that. Through that also, you will be able to understand how I'm looking for Shankara Building Products as a multi-bagger. So cyclical plays. Number two is mantra to play cyclical. There are two mantras actually. I have listed only one. Buy the lowest cost manufacturer during its bad phases. Buy a debt-free company or debt-light company. Buy debt-free, cash-rich, lowest cost manufacturer during its bad phases. When you buy a lowest cost manufacturer, how can this die? Because lowest cost manufacturer will survive, other will die. And when you buy it at bad phases, stock price is also available at a great discount. So these kind of cyclical plays, these buys comes once in 6 years, 7 years, great discount. You'll not get these kind of opportunities all the time. Once in 5 years, once in 6 years, once in 3 years, there might be some opportunities. So examples of cyclical stocks is sugar stocks, cement stocks, paper stocks, metal stocks, infrastructure stocks, capital goods stocks. If you see sugar cycle, once in 7 years, sugar cycle changes, is what I observed. Cement stocks, once in 5-6 years, the cycle might change. Paper stock, once in 2-3 years, cycle might go up and down. So cycle size for paper stock is 3 years. Metal stock, once in 10-12 years, might give you an opportunity. Infrastructure stock, once in 10-12 years, it might give you an opportunity. Capital goods, once in 5 to 10 years, it might give you an opportunity to buy it at a deep discounts wherein we can create multi-baggers. Hope you understood this thing, and examples you all know because you all know what are the cyclical stock which I am holding. So beaten down stocks after 2-3 years of IPO having relevant business model. I have written my blog on my Strategic Alpha blog. One should not invest in IPO. I have clearly written about that. Just go through that. And 90% of the IPOs are down more than 50% than the IPO price. Because IPOs are always floated expensive. There is no value left on the table. Just go through that blog. I will not be explaining that in detail. I will be giving you that activity. I have written a blog on Strategic Alpha blog. Why you should not invest in that IPO? Just complete that activity and comment there on the channel. I'll do one more. I'll create one more thread. Just whenever you complete that, read this blog, read blog on why not to invest in IPO. It means a lot to me. You comment so that I know and I am aware that who are really taking the actions. Because you come to the markets with the objective of learning, with the objective of earning, you will learn. If you come with an objective with learning, you will earn. This is the simple philosophy which I follow, and that is true. Dixon Technologies got listed at around 2,600 in 2017. It went up to 4,500 approx. So it doubled in just 1 year, and stock was available at 2,000 rupees in 2019 in deep value zone, which I call it as per stock anatomy. I'll be talking about that at a later point of time. Stock is now trading at 20,000 rupees as on 11 March 2021. HDFC AMC got listed at around 1,800. It was available at around 1,200. It became three bagger. It recently means before the pandemic, it went to 3,900. So in just 10 months, it became a three bagger. Upcoming examples, which I feel is Shankara Building Products, Precision Camshaft, Advanced Enzymes. The anatomy of IPO. So what happens is the stock gets listing at 130, 160 to 200% of the IPO price, which means 30%, 50%, 100% premium. So Root Mobile on all these stocks, whatever you are seeing, listing at a huge premium. There is a euphoria. And IPOs are always comes during the euphoric moment, during the bull market. IPOs never come during the dull market, because for an IPO to be floated and a whole to be subscribed, bull market sentiments is required. So listing at euphoria, and after that stock comes down a little, there is offloading of some stock, and price makes a rally to make a new highs. And most of the times, this is about the good businesses I'm talking, not crap businesses. Good businesses. The anatomy of IPO I'm talking about the good businesses. The stock makes a 3x from that price, and from this, no fundamental change in just it makes in just 3 to 6 months, it goes up 3x. And after that, buying interest is lost, or bear market might have started, or there might be many reasons because of which stocks starts coming down from that price, and the stock is actually down than the initial listing price. And most of the time, some of the stocks we may get even below the IPO price itself. And this is the valuation zone. So third point is investor now realize that the stock is overpriced. Buying interest is lost. Price start drifting downwards in a search of realistic valuation. And whenever we see a consolidation, this is the zone we need to catch to spot multi-baggers. If the business is relevant and if you understand the thing. Yes, I already talked that this is what is happening, and that's how I have picked Shankara Building Products. So price stage number 4 is price justifies the business at this valuation. At this is just the chart what it's saying, but we have to go and understand the business. We have to do our own due diligence by talking to the suppliers, by talking to the dealers, all these things which we have to do with that all to understand the business in deep, because that I have done. So when these things happens, and if we buy this stock in this deep value zone, there are low chances, if the business is right, there are low chances of getting big drawdown. Stock can go down 40-50%, even from some, let us say, if somebody would have bought here, for him going down here is 50%. Stock can go down 50%, because here, let us say the example of Shankara Building Products, here the price was 450, and during the pandemic the stock went down to 200. So stock can half at any point of time without no reason, because of any yes, BS is the same case. So if you buy the stock in this deep value zone, so stock can go down 50% without no reason. So in multi-baggers, that is there. So, but however, the business is actually growing. Business is showing the strength. Business is showing the improvement. As long as business is showing improvement, you should not worry. So at some point of time, market will realize that, and business performance starts improving, and the stock starts going up from the initial buying interest. Stock moves up and it breaks the earlier highs, and whenever it breaks the earlier highs, it creates a rounding bottom, and from that price, the minimum target for that is 5x from that the rounding bottom. Means minimum is 2x, and on the maximum side it is 5x. Let us say we are here in Shankara Building Products at around 400 or 500, something like that. Earlier highs was 2000. Whenever it breaks that highs, because still it is in deep value zone. It is not in this zone actually. It is in deep value zone. Whenever that business start performing, it is actually starting performing. whenever it crosses earlier highs, let us say 2000 rupees, I am never obsessed with the targets. I give least importance to the technical targets when I am buying a multi-bagger. But it gives me an overview. What can be the stock price so that I am aware. Let us say if this breaks 2000 rupees, so minimum is 4000 rupees and maximum is 10,000 rupees. So in that range, it might go. Now it is, and it might happen in 5 to 6, 7 years. We don't know the time frame because for 2x, the time frame is the length of that consolidation. So that might 2x from 2000 to 4000, it might happen in 1 year. But from 2000 to 10,000, it might take 3 to 5 years. We don't know. But let us see who has bought here in deep value zone at 300. If a stock goes to 20,000, 10,000, for him it is like 30x. Somebody who has bought here, for him it is like 100x. If you understood this. So this is how I follow. And I recently I started buying Shankara building products for my child. First stock which I bought for my child was IDFC First Bank. I'm going to hold that. Recently I started buying Shankara building products for my child. Gaya to kitna jayega? Because when I'm putting money for my child, worst case stock might get zero. This is what my thinking is. Because I'm not putting big money for my child. I'm planting a tree. Tree might die. That plant may die. It might turn into a big tree. So अभी दूसरा स्टॉक बाय किया है. Over the next 10 years, I might buy some more companies, 5-6 company. 6 कंपनी में 6 कंपनी तो नहीं मर जाएंगी. एक भी 100 bagger होगा ना, तो it will be a big money minter. Some might become 10 bagger, some might become 20 bagger. एक कंपनी मरेगी 10 कंपनी. So this is how I'm buying for my child. So second stock which I am buying for my child is Shankara Building Products. Demergers and spinoffs. So demergers refers to a transfer of a company whose happenings are transferred to the another company. So spinoff is company undertaking in separate by different independent company. Here both company parent and newly separate company has two different entities. You just Google it, you just research it about what is the difference between spinoffs and demergers. So demergers and spinoffs are usually done to unlock the value for the shareholders. See, soon ITC might demerge its business, hotel business, paper business, and cigarette business, and FMCG business. Aditya Birla Capital is now thinking of demerger. IFL has already done that. So whenever the demerger happens, value unlocking happens and stock becomes multi-bagger. So out of demerger, if we keep on buying these three, we can make average returns. So out of, let us say, in case of AB Capital, जब भी demerge होगा, तो तीन में से सबसे रिलेवेंट बिजनेस अगर मैं पिक करूंगा, जो डीपली अंडरवैल्यूड है और जिसका बिजनेस पोटेंशियल भी अच्छा है, क्योंकि क्या होता है डीमर्जर के बाद स्टॉक नीचे आता है. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम 80% ऑफ द स्टॉक डीमर्जर के बाद कंफ्यूजन की वजह से स्टॉक 50 से 60% नीचे आ सकता है. सो यू हैव टू वेट फॉर द डीमर्जर. आफ्टर दैट 50-60% जब भी कोई आए मुझे भी बताइएगा, मैं भी थोड़ा रिसर्च करता हूँ, सब कम्युनिटी के लिए यूज होगा. यू हैव टू आल्सो रिसर्च अबाउट इट. सो हेमिस्फीयर प्रॉपर्टीज एंड अपोलो ट्राइकॉट. सो हेमिस्फीयर प्रॉपर्टीज आफ्टर लिस्टिंग इट केम डाउन. Somebody talked about hemisphere properties. Have you observed that listing के बाद वो नीचे आया? Somebody talked about hemisphere properties. Just comment in the comment box. Listing के बाद वो नीचे आया और was languishing in one phase. Somebody talked about hemisphere properties. Yes, Shashank. So hemisphere properties, Apollo Tricot, these are some of the examples wherein big multi-baggers might happen, or they means Apollo Tricot. Yes, Suven is an example of that. So Apollo Tricot become the example of it has already become 100x. Now the next companies are turnaround companies. So turnaround companies are battered, depressed, are the candidates of potential fatalities. ये कंपनी कभी मर सकती है, मगर आपको ये कॉन्फिडेंट होना चाहिए. एंड इवन आफ्टर डूइंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स you cannot be sure 100% about this. That's why I call these kind of stock as sin money opportunity. Put only those money which you can afford to lose. So turnaround companies are better represent candidates of potential fatalities. These are non-growers. These are non-cyclical. These are not cyclicals. Turnaround seldom happens. 10 turnaround ढूंढेंगे तो एक turnaround होगा. मगर it is worth doing that activity actually. 9 भी अगर मर गए क्योंकि एक जो मल्टीबैगर होगा उसमें 1000 गुना भी मिल सकता है. And that और एक नहीं एक्चुअली 3-4 भी हो सकता है. 10 में 3-4 हो सकता है एक्चुअली. दिस इज व्हाट आई ऑब्जर्व. 10 में 3 से 4 टर्नअराउंड हो सकते हैं और एक ही बार में 10 नहीं बाय करना है. जब कभी भी आपको श्योर लगे, हर कोई ब्लाइंडली टर्नअराउंड कंपनी 10 बाय करेंगे और आप सोचेंगे उसमें से 3 होगा, उसमें से एक भी नहीं होगा. जब आपको लगता है कि ये श्योर शॉट हो सकता है, नहीं तो आपको लगता है ये 10 में से ये 2 का कैटेगरी है, ऐसे आपको 10 का पोर्टफोलियो बना ओवर द 10-15 इयर्स. एक ही बार में नहीं बनाना है. आज एक मिला, 2-3 साल के बाद एक मिला. तो इफ यू आर टेकिंग स्टॉक मार्केट एज अ बिजनेस एंड अ जर्नी ओवर द 25 इयर्स, एक में पैसा गया, दूसरा और एक स्टॉक आएगा, उसमें पैसा बना, 10 गुना बना, 20 गुना बना, 25. यू हैव टू टेक इट इन दिस पर्सपेक्टिव. इफ यू हैव अ क्लियर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ 20 इयर्स, मेरा पैसा मैं एक्चुअली बच गया यूएसएल में बिकॉज आई वाज अंडरस्टैंडिंग द थिंग्स एंड आई वाज एबल टू सेल एंड आई पोस्टेड माय स्नैपशॉट कि ये मैंने बेच दिया. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द सम पीपल वर एबल टू सेल दैट mentees. Some people got stuck, but that is bad luck. So bad luck happens with this turnaround most of the times thing. So एक मुझको लगा था यूनिटेक, उसमें पैसा बनाया. अभी आई डोंट वांट टू ओन यूनिटेक, उसमें 2 गुना पैसा बनाया. और दूसरे बार अभी यूएसएल में 3 गुना पहला ट्रेड बनाया, दूसरी के बार 20% गया. तीसरा अभी मैं आर पावर देख रहा हूँ, मगर पोजीशन थोड़ा कम कर लिया है. तो ऐसा लाइफ में पूरा 25 साल के लाइफ में करियर में अगर मैं 10-15 भी फाइंड करूं और उसमें से जो मरती है मरने दो, जो जीती है 10 में से 3 भी 4 भी अगर रह गई, some of the stock can give me 1000x. उसको भूल जाना है. मगर उस जो कुछ भी स्टॉक आप लेते हो उसको भूल जाना है ये मेरे पास है करके. Only then we can make money and put only the money which you can afford to lose. So these stocks are non-correlated to the market movements. आप देखेंगे आर पावर मार्केट एक तरफ जाएगा, आर पावर एक तरफ जाएगा. Non-correlated to the market movements. So even though the success rate is turnaround stories is very less, it is highly rewarding. Someone even spot 10 or long 100 baggers from the turnaround opportunities. Location is what matters in turnaround. These stocks are potential fatalities. One should not invest more than 2% of the capital in single stock. Personally, I don't go more than 5 to 7% of my total basket in sin money opportunity. So Subex is a 10 bagger in just 1 year. These are one of the cases. Markson Pharma actually become a 50 bagger. Eicher Motors is one of the example. Hope you have understood this. Demergers and Spinoffs. Those who are not able to attend, they can attend at a later point of time. You can go through the recording. But I think we should complete this session today itself. So asset place, sixth number, what we say, segment is asset place. So these are these are various types of multi-baggers. ये सब अगर टाइप्स अगर हमें मालूम है, अलग अलग टाइम पे अलग अलग मल्टीबैगर मिलते रहेंगे हमें. So these are the holding companies which hold significant assets on its balance sheets, land, stocks, and the market cap of the company is trading at a significant discount to its holding valuation. I wrote a blog on Kalyani Investments. I'm giving you one more activity. I'm posting that on Telegram. Read Kalyani Investment blog and go through research Gurukul video. I have posted that research Gurukul video on my blog there. Just go through that. This is one of the activities which I have posted on Vision 2025. Just comment whenever you complete that activity. Just comment in the comment box so that I understand that you are really serious. So Kalyani Investments is holding company with a market cap of 671 crore. Its holding value of quoted investment is 4,400 crore. Below are the details. It holds shares of ICAL Limited, 38 lakh 66,000 or 3 crore 86 lakh actually shares. Current market price is 143.8. Valuation of that entire holding is 556 crores. Bharat Forge, it holds that much amount of shares. Current market cap is 590 rupees. Valuation of Bharat Forge as per today's market price is 3,735 crores. BF Utilities, it owns this much of shares. Current market price is 241, it owns 149 crore. As per current market cap compared to its holding value, Kalyani investment is trading at 84% discount to its holding value. Usually this discount should be in the range of 30 to 40% during the bull markets. And we have just started bull markets and the stock has yet not moved. But at a later point of stage, if there is real good story behind these stocks on HICAL, Bharat Forge and BF Utility. See, discount is there, but discount will be only unlocked when there is a good story behind HICAL, Bharat Forge and BF Utility. So when one should buy these stocks? So before going that, we will understand what will happen with the discount. So if you check the discount, market cap is 671 crore, and the market value is 4,440 crore. So it is trading at 84% to its discount to its valuation. So what will happen when discount will narrow to 70% in Kalyani investment? Even if the discount come down from 84% to 70%, the current market cap is 671 crore, holding valuation is 440 crore. If the discount comes down from 84 to 70, its market cap should be at 1,150 crore. Current market cap is 671. If you just calculate the upside, it will give us 87% upside in the stock. Without underlying stock, don't change its value. If that happens, again big move can happen in these stocks. What will happen when the discount will narrow to 60% in Kalyani investment? Current market cap is 671 crore, holding value is 4,400 crore. In that terms, if the discount comes from 84 to 60, its market cap should be at 1,537 crore. It will give 150% upside. What will happen when the discount will narrow down to 50%? It will give us 220% upside in the stock. What will happen when the discount will narrow to 40%? That will give us 300% upside in stock. For the discount to narrow, what is needed? What is needed to discount to be narrowed? So what is important about asset plays? So stock might go up and the stock might go up, which is in my conviction, which I have better understanding, where we have clean promoters. I want the stock which have clean promoter. I want the stock which has clean balance sheet. I want the stock which has direct holding. So first point is holding should be direct. See, in case of Kalyani Investment is the company which directly owns the shares of Bharat Forge and all these companies, 3 companies. So holding is direct. There is some case when the holding is indirect. This company is holding some other company and that company is holding other shares. So when the holding is indirect, we don't know for what reason that company has been floated, indirect company has been floated. There might be siphoning of funds. That company might, the share might be sold, that company might come to this company, but this company might misuse the funds and that funds might not come to the parent company. If that parent company is not getting benefited because of any reasons, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है कि we don't know the promoters what is there in their mind. So holding should be direct. If the holding is indirect, there are at least 15 companies. I am giving you one more activity. Just find out the list of companies which are holding companies and just comment in the thread which I have created. Holding companies, I have created that thread. You need to find out there are a lot of research available in Google. You just Google it, you'll get to find कितना शेयर किसके पास है क्या है. करना है एक्टिविटी करिए, नहीं करना है आपकी सीखने के लिए, नहीं करना है तो भी मैं किसी वेबिनार के थ्रू आपको बताऊंगा। तो so past examples are Bengal and Assam. It became 15x in just 3 years. Kama Holdings, it became like 5-6x. Bombay Burma Trading Company became 15x in 4 years, 2014 to 2018. तो इसमें सबसे important क्या है? Holding should be direct, promoter should be clean, and the more the promoter holding, the better it is. आप एक सोचिए, ये एक I don't understand. I don't know Rane Holding. And when I will buy Rane Holding, when I'm bullish on the Bacha company, there are two type of companies. The holding company is called as parent company, and the child company is the company. If you are bullish on the child company, then and then only you need to buy this parent company. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Just because there is a discount, the stock price won't rise. If you are bullish, उसका प्राइस बढ़ेगा तो इसका वैल्यू अनलॉक होगा, नहीं तो ये ऐसे ही पड़े रहेगा. तो if when you are looking at Rane Holdings, are you bullish on the stock which they are holding? Rane का कुछ तो होगा, ब्रेक लाइनिंग कुछ तो होगा. Are you bullish on that? If you are bullish on that, you buy this parent. क्योंकि आप चाइल्ड कंपनी बाय करेंगे, स्टॉक होगा 2 गुना, तो आप 2 गुना पैसा बनाएंगे. मगर आप इनडायरेक्टली ऐसे बाय करेंगे होल्डिंग कंपनी, वो अगर स्टॉक 2 गुना होगा, ये स्टॉक 8 से 10 गुना होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि होल्डिंग डिस्काउंट भी उसको कवर करना है, और ये 2 गुना हो रहा है, इसकी वजह से इसका अनलॉकिंग भी फास्ट हो जाएगा. तो ये 2 गुना होता है तो ये 5-6 गुना होगा. So it is like what I say, holding company is where holding is direct and where the promoter is clean and the shareholding of the promoter is more than 70-75%. More the promoter holding, the better it is, because जिसका promoter holding let us say 30-40% है, उसके पास बहुत शेयर भी है, तो वो अनलॉक करके क्या करेगा? क्योंकि अनलॉक करेगा तो 60% तो बाहर देना है, 40% इज ओनिंग. मोर द प्रोमोटर होल्डिंग, जब प्रोमोटर होल्डिंग ज्यादा होता है तो उसका वैल्यू अगर शेयर्स का बढ़ता है तो बेचेगा. तो लेट अस से प्रोमोटर होल्डिंग इज 75%, तो 75% उसको आएगा ना. तो ही हैज सम मोटिव कि प्रोमोटर होल्डिंग ज्यादा है तो मेरे पास पैसे आएगा, तो उसके पास पैसे आएगा तो 25% में आप भी हो, आपको भी पैसा बनेगा. तो मोर द प्रोमोटर होल्डिंग द बेटर इट इज. एंड इफ यू सी कल्याणी इन्वेस्टमेंट, Kalyani, how to identify clean promoter? You just Google it. Police case or fraud, you'll get a lot of things. Police case or fraud, or let us say in case of Kalyani, search Baba Kalyani and fraud. You'll not get many articles. If he has done, because people don't change. वो एक बार गलती किया है तो बार बार गलती करेगा. This is what has happened with Mehul Choksi of this is one thing, and most of the things, and you will get to understand. It is like Sherlock Holmes. You will understand if the company is debt free, जिसने debt नहीं लिया ज्यादा, तो it is one of the sign of clean promoter. जहाँ business में debt लगता ही है, that is different thing. But you'll get to know. I'll take a special session on this, how to identify a clean promoter at a later. It is a big topic. Everything is clear. So now, if I am bullish on Bharat Forge, if I am bullish on Hikal, and if I am bullish on all these 3 business, I will buy Kalyani. I am not buying Kalyani now. मैंने ऐसे बहुत रिसर्च करके रखा है स्टॉक, 10-12 कंपनी मेरे रडार पे है, मगर आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द ट्रिगर कि उसमें उसका बच्चा कंपनी में जब भी मैं कॉन्फिडेंट होऊंगा तब मैं बाय करूंगा. रिसर्च करके तो 5 साल से रखा है और अभी नहीं बाय किया. तो कल्याणी मेरे रडार पे है, जब भी मुझे ट्रिगर दिखे चाइल्ड कंपनी में, आई विल गो एंड बाय कल्याणी, बट इट इज ऑन माय रडार. सो होप यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टूड. So one of the most important question is how to make the most of a potential multibagger. See, आपने potential multibagger ढूंढा. 5 साल 6 साल पहले 2012-13 में मैंने बहुत सारे मल्टीबैगर ढूंढे थे जो मुझे लग रहे थे 5-6 गुना हो सकता है. That went to become 25-30 bagger, 25-30 गुना हुआ. तो मेरा स्टडी इतना डीप नहीं था 6-7 साल पहले 2013 में. तो I found Srikalahasti pipes at around 30 rupees. It went down to 7 rupees after I bought. I sold at 180 rupees. और उसके बाद वो 600 गया, 500 या 600 गया स्टॉक. सो मेकिंग द मोस्ट ऑफ द पोटेंशियल मल्टीबैगर. मल्टीबैगर कोई भी फाइंड कर सकता है, जिसको ये सब आप करेंगे ना तो मल्टीबैगर फाइंड कर सकते हैं, मगर पैसा बनेगा कि नहीं, इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर बिहेवियर, हाउ डू यू बिहेव। फाइंडिंग मल्टीबैगर इज अ कमोडिटी, फाइंडिंग अ मल्टीबैगर इज अ कमोडिटी। और मैं बहुत सारे लोग मुझे नाम पूछते हैं, नाम लेके करेंगे क्या? नाम मैं बताता हूँ, इसीलिए मैं सब फ्री में लिखता हूँ ब्लॉग पे, नाम लेके करेंगे क्या? मनी इज मेड not because you have a great gem stock with you. It is made because how do you hold the stock different various cycles. बिजनेस तो अच्छा चल रहा है, स्टॉक है 50% डाउन, तो आप पैनिक हो रहे हो, नहीं पैनिक हो रहे हो, पैनिक करके सेल किया, रिड्यूस किया पोजीशन या कन्विक्शन लूज किया। एंड 90% ऑफ द पीपल सो कॉल्ड पोटेंशियल मल्टीबैगर जो ढूंढते हैं, 90% ऑफ द पीपल डोंट मेक मनी अगेन। तो 10% लोग ही पैसा बनाते हैं इवन आफ्टर डूइंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स, बिकॉज वो जल्दी बेच देंगे, कुछ तो होगा, कन्विक्शन लूज करेंगे, 50% डाउन आने के बाद फियर में बेच देंगे, बहुत सारा ऐसा होगा, उसके बाद मल्टीबैगर होगा। आपकी लाइफ में कभी ऐसे हुआ है? जस्ट कमेंट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स, आपके बेचने के बाद बहुत बड़ा मल्टीबैगर हुआ है, जस्ट बिकॉज यू सोल्ड इन पैनिक। हैज इट हैपेंड टू यू? So as I told, 90% of the people it will happen like this. So we need to have to make the most of the multi-bagger. Three things you need: vision to see them, courage to buy and hold them, courage to buy them in good quantity, good allocation, right allocation, and patience to hold. And patience is the most difficult thing. 50% नीचे जाएगा स्टॉक, आपका पेशेंस और कन्विक्शन हिल जाएगा, तो you are not ready for the stock market. If you cannot see your stock going down, see if you are a, this I am talking of a multi-bagger. आपको मल्टीबैगर चाहिए 10 गुना और 50% नीचे नहीं चाहिए, तो you should not be there in stock market. It is very clear. 50% नीचे, because it is all about how you behave in markets. And this is what Warren Buffett says. If you cannot see your stock going down 50% without being panicked, you should not be in stock markets. So any reason, COVID की वजह से, COVID was unpredictable and my stock went down, most of the stock went down 50%. What I bought before COVID. So one of the common mistakes what a person does is selling out of early because just because it has double, 2 गुना हुआ इसलिए बेच दिया, उसके बाद वो स्टॉक और 10 गुना हुआ. Selling out early because it is overvalued. Who are you to tell it is overvalued or undervalued? Let the market decide. जो 40 स्टॉक का पी है वो 150 स्टॉक पे पी पे जा सकते हैं. जस्ट लुक एट अदानी एंटरप्राइज और द अदानी ग्रीन. Markets are irrational and illogical at times on both sides, on the high side and on the downside also. And जो ये both irrationality को पकड़ सकता है ना, that is what differentiate from a normal investor from a super successful investor. Do you agree to this? Markets are read my statements and you can write this. Markets are always, most of the times, it are irrational and illogical, both on the upside and downside. Smart investors are the people who can catch this irrationality on the downside and upside. Not just COVID crash, not just COVID crash, most of the times in stocks. Yes. So, trying to move out and move in. So, my examples are KRBL and Sri Pipes. I bought at 30, it went down to 7 rupees. I was retail investors को, I was a retail investor then, retail investor को नीचे होल्ड करने में ज्यादा मजा आता है. So I was having that conviction, okay, but that was a different part. But stock नीचे गया 50-60%. I did not sell it because I was seeing that value. 140 या 40 से 80 में बेचा. Stock went up to become 500 rupees. I thought that it is highly overvalued. Who are we to tell that it is overvalued? So जो stock 40 पे overvalued लग रहा था अदानी, now whole group itself is trading at 135 का P. Let market decide valuation. Who are you to decide valuation? To make most of a potential multi-bagger, I would suggest key important points as below. Invest only if you have a deep understanding of the business. And most of the thing I see, the question should be like, what do you think about a business? It should not be like, इस stock के बारे में आपका view क्या है? You should ask the right question. इस business कैसे चल रहा है? Your question should be like, you are in a different league now. I see a lot of time ये राणे होल्डिंग में लूलू क्या? Your question should be like, इसका business कैसे चल रहा है? इसका ऐसे questions आप पूछिए. Constructive इतना अगर हम अभी most of the you are from 6 months now. Question should be constructive. It is okay. Okay, if you want to just be a follower, it is okay. Yes. So, but if you want to ask question, just if you want to be a follower, just follow what I've bought. If you want to learn, then ask questions relevant like this. Invest only the money you don't need for the next 3 years. I've seen most of the people बैंक एफडी तोड़ के पैसा डाला है मल्टीबैगर्स में. तो ठीक है बैंक एफडी डाल के, मगर एटलीस्ट पुट इन द मनी विच यू डोंट नीड फॉर एटलीस्ट 3 years. एक साल में क्या होगा मार्केट को ना मुझे मालूम है, ना मार्केट को मालूम है, किसी को मालूम है, ना आपको मालूम होगा. 3 से 5 साल मल्टीबैगर में जब भी पैसा आप डालो, कम से कम 3 से 5 साल का होराइजन है तो ही पैसे डालो और मार्केट में तभी आओ. अदरवाइज डोंट कम. अदरवाइज इफ यू आर नॉट फॉलोइंग दिस, यू विल बी बर्न्ड बैडली एंड यू आर हियर टू ब्लेम योरसेल्फ. यू कैन नॉट ब्लेम अदर्स इफ यू हैव डन दिस मिस्टेक. सो volatility is not a risk. One should not be worried about erratic price movements. Stock can go down 30-40%. If I am looking for 10x, it is quite normal. Stock going down 30-40-50%. Do you agree to this? Just comment in the comment box. If you don't agree, then also just comment. If you are looking for 10x, risk reward is favorable. Yes. So money is made out of conviction. Conviction नहीं तो कुछ नहीं. आपके पास सब है. Knowing the stock name is commodity. पैसा बनेगा conviction से. I always talk about this. Money is made out of the conviction. Conviction नहीं है तो पैसा नहीं बनेगा. आप झुंझुनवाला फॉलो करो, विजय किडिया फॉलो, कुछ भी फॉलो करो, पैसा नहीं बनेगा 99% ऑफ द टाइम. लक से बन सकता है 1%. Don't sell it because it is overvalued. So sell only on moving average crossover. This is what I used to make the mistake. So moving average crossover का मैंने वीडियो बनाया है. You just go through that वीडियो. moving average crossover से कैसे सेल करना है. तो एक वीकली मूविंग एवरेज लगाइए आपका. अगर होराइजन है 3 year प्लस, और डेली मूविंग एवरेज लगाइए क्रॉसओवर 5, 13, 26. आप अगर आपका होराइजन 1 year है, if you do that, even if the stock is overvalued, you will ride the rally entire. जब भी वो सेल सिग्नल मिलेगा, बट बाय सेलिंग ऑन मूविंग एवरेज क्रॉसओवर, स्टॉक आपने लेटर से बाय किया 50 रुपए पे, स्टॉक गया 100 रुपए, आपको लग रहा था ओवरवैल्यूड है, आप 100 पे बेचने वाले थे, और आपने क्या कहा, लेट मार्केट डिसाइड माय प्राइस, लेट मी नॉट डिसाइड वेदर इट इज ओवरवैल्यूड और अंडरवैल्यूड. और स्टॉक गया 500 रुपए और वहां से गया 1000 रुपए. आपने तो देखा अरे 1000 रुपए बहुत है. और मूविंग एवरेज आपको, वीकली मूविंग एवरेज आपको 1000 रुपए पे एग्जिट नहीं देगा, 800 रुपए पे एग्जिट नहीं देगा, 700 रुपए पे भी एग्जिट नहीं देगा, 600 रुपए पे भी एग्जिट नहीं देगा. शायद ये आपको एग्जिट 500 रुपए पे देगा. मगर आपको एग्जिट, यू कैन नॉट कैच द टॉप एंड बॉटम. इट इज वेरी क्लियर. इट इज वेरी क्लियर. यू कैन नॉट कैच टॉप एंड बॉटम. आपका मन था कि आप 100 पे बेच दो, 500 मिला है तो ज्यादा ही है. But by following moving average, you will not get the top, exact top. Only 2 people can predict top and bottom. Who are they? Just I always talk about them. Just comment in the comment box if you know it. Only 2 people can catch the top and bottom. Just comment in the comment box if you have heard. 2 people, liar and God. God and liar. No promoters. Promoters cannot predict the top. Promoters वो खुद उनको ही मालूम नहीं था. Let me tell you, I've been contacting some promoters now. दे डोंट नो देमसेल्फ कि उनका भाव कितना होगा, और आपको लगता है तो प्रमोटर को मालूम है स्टॉक प्राइस क्या होगा, तो वो गलती नहीं करते। वो मोस्ट ऑफ द प्रोमोटर्स आल्सो डू मिस्टेक्स। प्रोमोटर्स को ये फाइनेंशियल कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी इज अ डिफरेंट पार्ट, दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड एट ऑल। So if you think, and just Brijesh, if you think that promoters को मालूम है प्राइस का टॉप क्या होगा, just give me the reasons why do you think so? Nobody knows, nobody can predict the markets. Just comment in the comment box why do you think so that promoters know the top and bottom. Promoters cannot know the top. It might something में 10-15 साल में और 3 बार बॉटम पकड़ेगा 10 में, और आपने 3 बार ही उनके साथ रहा है और देखा है कि ये अरे 2-3 बार इनका बराबर आया, यू विल थिंक दैट ये प्रोमोटर को मालूम है कि बॉटम क्या है। नो नो नो, नोइंग कंपनीज, उनको कंपनी मालूम है, उनको मार्केट क्या मालूम है। डू यू थिंक दैट मार्केट, प्रोमोटर को मार्केट कैसे चलता है मालूम है? 90% of the promoter, 95% of the promoter don't have any idea how stock market works. Do you agree to this? Just comment in the comment box. How stock market works, irrationality क्या होता है, illogical क्या होता है। अभी इतना प्रोमोटर को मालूम होता तो क्या वैद्यनाथन ने 20-25 में 18 रुपए पे सही में बेचा होता? 18 रुपए में बेचा नहीं, तो उसको अगर मालूम है कि 8 दिन के बाद मेरा शेयर प्राइस 25 रुपए, क्योंकि उन्होंने बेचा 18 रुपीज पे, 8 दिन में शेयर प्राइस 25 रुपए होगा। उनको अगर मालूम है 25 रुपए होने वाला है तो 8 डेज डिसीजन डिले नहीं कर सकता था by doing something, and he sold at the lowest price, and promoters are busy in their business. Yes, so promoters don't know where there is the stock price will be there. So how to make the most of the potential multi-baggers? So if you want to make a basket of micro cap stock, equal weight allocation, basket of micro cap, सभी माइक्रो कैप लेना है, 20 स्टॉक लीजिए 5-5%, शंकरा जैसा 20 स्टॉक लीजिए 5-5%, सब माइक्रो कैप लेना है। तो माइक्रो कैप इन्वेस्टिंग इज हाईली वोलेटाइल, इट इज नॉट रिस्की व्हेन यू नो इट, बट इफ यू डोंट नो अबाउट इट, इट इज द मोस्ट रिस्की गेम। माइक्रो कैप लेना है, मिड कैप लेना है तो 10 स्टॉक लीजिए, जैसे सेल, नाल्को, मेहतान, जो कुछ भी मैं ले रहा हूँ, तो 10 स्टॉक के ऊपर मत जाइए एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। इक्वल वेट एलोकेशन, और जिसमें कन्विक्शन ज्यादा है, और इंक्रीजिंग डिक्रीजिंग बेस्ड ऑन द टेक्नोफंडा अप्रोच दैट वी कैन डू, that I am already doing it, so that we ensure that we are overweight on the stock which is in uptrend, and we are underweight on the stock which there are downtrend। ट्रेंड में जो है जैसे जैसे वैल्यूएशन जोन में भी है, ऐड करते जाइए। so this will ensure that I will make the most of the potential multi-bagger, और मैं मूविंग एवरेज क्रॉसओवर पे एग्जिट करूंगा तो मुझे nobody can catch the top and bottom, we can catch the meat in the middle। so this is what I have learned from Atul Suri, who learned it from the Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. He learned it from Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, and I learned it from him, catching the meat in the middle। So words of wisdom, last के कोई slides रहे, markets are highly irrational and illogical at times, don't quantify everything in numbers। how do you behave during various phases of holding periods determines your returns and not your intelligence। so Charlie Munger always says that investing is 80% psychology and 20% intelligence। so it is true, how do you behave is more important, and in this mentorship program मैं इंटेलिजेंट बात कम करता हूँ, ये वर्ड ऑफ विजडम ज्यादा करता हूँ। द रीजन फॉर दैट इज साइकोलॉजी विल हेल्प यू मेक मनी, नॉट द इंटेलिजेंस, नॉट योर हाउ ग्रेट डिसीजंस यू टेक, इट डजंट मैटर। if you can't digest 50% of the stock without panicking, you should not be stock in stock market in investing in multi-baggers। clear message to all those people who want multi-bagging profits। 50% स्टॉक नीचे आएगा, कभी भी आ सकता है, रेडी रहिए, nobody knows the future। so this was all the overview about multi-baggers। we shall see the practicals of finding the multi-baggers in the next session। hope you all have understood this overview, because I created this booklet. I'll be sharing that booklet. So booklet का सब कुछ content मैंने इस webinar में create किया. So I, on the same note, what you have learned this today, I am writing. I'll start writing a book. एक 1.5 साल लगेगा. So I'll do that, and I believe that. And one of the volunteer has already told that the book, after seeing that booklet, because he saw that booklet, he's saying that it is actually like a Bible. So let me see how this can go ahead. But I promise you that you all will be getting a copy of my book, whoever is, without no cost, and you'll be getting at first, you being my mentees.